Sorry, people. Sorry, people. Went live and decided I got a cup of tea, so sorry about that. Hang on, that's my. What's that? Yeah, shut that up. That's just my other pod. Let me just see who's just come in then and we'll say my hellos and. Hey, Tirongo, good to see you, bro. BBA afternoon. Yogi, Susan Lost Souls, Ister. Andy D, good to see you. Mark and Chapman, I'm here, good to see you. Jerry, yeah, I was muted, yeah, because and the pork chop media, yeah. Okay, people. I'll stick a link out earlier. Nobody wants to join me these days, but I just thought I'd do a little quick live. Not gonna be on long. I don't expect to be on long, but hey, just to break the monotony up. Yeah, so hope you're all well. I'll just my missus has just gone to bingo, so in Swansea, so with her friends. So I thought, yeah, nothing to watch it on the TV. So let's just do a quick live. So I've got to pin that link and see where it takes us. I just got to mention one thing here. Yogi, what's happening with Benson then? He's on the right one, isn't he? Huh? Yes, he's on the right one. And I see the, hey, Adrian, good to see you, mate. I see the Burks are at again with the left-wing rhetoric going on. I think they were going at Blackburn this time. But I think Blackburn said the wrong thing to that fella. Yeah, I do this for financial gain. You know, and I think that's just opened up a can of worms and put the ball in the old court of the old couple of Burks. You know what I mean? But hey, yo. So how are we all doing anyway? All good today? Yes. So it's been pretty. I was up late last night. I can't remember. Yeah, I was watching. I've been watching the Godfather trilogy again. So I was up late last night. And Hammer's come on. Hammer's was out there like about 2 o'clock this morning. Somewhere, I don't know if he was the Isle of Dogs or whatever he was, but he was out there doing the live. Yeah, what do you say, Hammers? You said hit the like or I'm closing down. Go on, Hammers, bye. So yeah. The pork chop is in, Yogi's in, some good people in here today. All good people, in fact. So there's not a lot going on, is there? I don't think. Was there anyone live yesterday? Because I didn't see anything. I know I was live earlier in the daytime, but after that, I didn't see a frigging thing, you know. And I've only gone. I see Laura's post, and I did make a comment on it that I hope everything goes okay and all that with the treatment she had. Or the investigations or whatever it was. Yeah, I hope everything's gone well because I haven't heard from Laura, seen Laura on. So Laura, I hope everything's okay and you're doing well. Yes. Share your referral link. No, I don't want to share that. So yeah, I mean everything's good. I've just broke my diet now. Just had a bar of chocolate. Fucking hell, man. You know, I've been going so well. Eat me yogurts in the morning but like that yogurt's full of trill. I put the old trill in it, all the seeds, you know, and all the stuff the doc said. Put it in there. Get it in there. So I did. I shoved it all in there. Yes, there's a lot of catching up to do, people. You know, people I haven't seen for a little while in the chat there. But yeah, all's good. All's good in the friggin' hood, as they say. There's not a lot going on to talk about. Well, not in, for me, anyways, not a lot to talk about. I don't want to be raising the same issues over and over. But yeah, so I thought just if we can get someone up and have a chat, that's good. If not, I'm just going to bore the fucking ass of you. My first cup of tea today, magic. Come on, pork chop, what's happening, bro? Yeah, Hammers out there all hours of the night and day. He's giving it what for. I think he's making up for lost time. You can see the fruits of his labour coming, you know. So he's getting it out there, get it out there. Pork chop, you're going to be losing that mantle of top auditor, mate. You're going to lose that. You're at work crafting, where we all know you're telling lies now. Jenny. Yeah. Yes, HR, you're right enough, mate. We need Chris Wright with the latest news. He's got all the gossip. Hey, Minty the Moose, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you, mate. I wish you go back to your own name. Minty the Moose. It's just a bit. Yes, all good. I won't say you wrote the old name, but just yeah, all good, mint. Yeah, all's good in the hood. So, people, the weekend has snuck up upon us. I don't know what the weather's like with you. It's been horrendous. The showers here. Like, there's the difference in a couple of days. Fair play, mint. Yeah. Uh, I see a post of Joe. Joe that goes into the Society X's regular. I mean, she's a pretty straightforward person, I think, and she speaks she's as she finds it, and you know, that's one thing that's good. So I think she was defending CP to, somewhat, saying everybody's jumping over her and just jumping on top of it and everything. But there's been a lot said about CP. I mean, and mainly, I'll admit, good to see you, bro. There's been a lot said about CP, but mainly by the people that have been around her when they're out on the streets, and I think they would have more of an idea about what's going on with her than people on here who don't get out there, if you know what I mean. If you gets me's, if you gets me's. uh, yeah, but I mean, the is it all? Is I don't know. I know she's not stupid. I know she's not stupid. We know that. But there's something there that's not right. I mean, with what she does. When she got around that, or was it all in Lancashire guy? Is it? I think it was Lancashire. Is it? The one that beat his child. And went to prison for it. You know. I think she made him a mod. I think on her. But did she know what he was about, or did she didn't know? That's a question. So they say there's no smoke without fire. So only the people around her will really know how she behaves and what she does when she's on the streets. If they see her talk to the cops or whatever, I don't know. But there's a lot going on that we don't know about, obviously. It's only those people that sort of hang around will know. So we'll leave that to them. Hey, Deep T, good to see you, bro. CP was done the moment she said the monster who broke his kid's legs deserved a second. She did. Oh, I didn't know she said that. Deep. 100% didn't know she said that. That vile bastard doesn't deserve anything in life. Never mind a second chance. Fucking hell, bells. No way. How could you break your own little baby's legs and fucking expect people? Fucking hell, that's vile. I think this is what Joe has been trying to defend her on. Did she know about AJ? That was the question. She seemed to be around him a lot, looking on AJ's second channel. I mean, that's what Joe was alluding to. She said other authors knew, as well, apparently. So it's just a comment I picked up on. She's put a post on her page, but there's people like that guy who we were just talking about doesn't deserve any chances in life. If you ask me, how could you do that to your own child? Fucking You got to be fucking sick in the head. Yeah, there's no room for people like that around anywhere, anywhere on any fucking platform. You know. I think it's a fair question to ask BB-8 and all. You know, I mean, people like even if it's been out a while, people still need. I believe, people still need to be reminded of who these people are. You know, because he's been pulled up, on different platforms several times or whatever, doesn't go away from the fact of what he did. So I think you need to keep reminding people what he did. And just my opinion, just my opinion. What's that in there? What do you think about the Jewish trans that unveiled Christian children in a church school yesterday? They're saying he's white now. Oh, I've not seen nothing about that, to be honest with you. I really can't comment. I don't know. Not seen it. I think the only thing I seen on the news was some two kids were shot in America again. Fucking hell. America's full of fucking head cases, if you ask me. Not all of them. Not all of them. But there's quite a few. Yep, BBA, look at the lies CP said back when she started trying to make it out she was new. But no, she wasn't new. Was she DT? She'd been around on another platform or on this platform, but on different side to it. Yeah, it's Hollywood, baby. There's the ice chain, pure water. Good afternoon to you, Ice. But, it's some people don't want to talk about it, but I will talk about it because if I see something like that, if I get a whiff of anything like that, and I'm glad that people have picked up on it and brought it to the forefront because you cannot have that. Hey, Society McBear, good afternoon, my like, he's in. And yeah, I'm sound, I Smith, I'm sound. Yeah, just thought I'd do a little live, just to get some people together and have a chin wag, whether it's bullshit or propaganda or I don't know. It's just me talking fucking dribble most of the time, talking shite. So, yes, that's all. I just thought I'd make a comment about Joe's point. But I like Joe. She's pretty outspoken at times, but she'll stand by what she says, and I think she's a strong person, and there's nothing wrong with that. If she believes something and she wants to say it, and it's the same, but anybody can do the same. Robert Westman, the shooter scumbag's name. He was part of a satanic group, the 764 cult. Yeah, I tell you, it's fucking crazy. America's fucking mad, isn't it? Yeah. More little children getting killed like that. A trans Robin, formerly known as Robert. And where was this trans thing? Was it in this country or in America? I don't see the news much, and I don't pick up on a lot of things. I only pick up things that's on here. So yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. Minneapolis, was it? You know, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, a lot of people go around these different channels and they pick up on different things and see what's going on. I don't. I stick to a certain about 3 or 4 channels, and well, Ginger Bear, that's fair enough as you if you believe it. I think she stands by what she's it's what she believes. I mean, I know she did. I watched the defending Jamie on the Burks channel. Not on the panel, but in the chat. Give me just go. Go on, DT. Hey, Stevie boy, good to see you, mate. Always good to see you. Hey, there's a fox. Good to see you, mate. I know we don't want to talk about there's a fox. Don't want to talk about that fucking bullshit last night. No. Hey, sick of it. How you doing, mate? I must see me comment. A lot of people turned on her for involvement with Audley in Lancashire, but then she appeared on Tuesday TV and suddenly the tide turned. Only ran for stuck by our malls. Yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, same. I mean, the same channels get her back on. Then they cast her aside like an old fucking sock. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Yes. I mean, there was a lot of her stuff being shown, wasn't it, on a platform? You know what I mean? And when the stuff came out and they said, "Oh, she's aggressive," then she was sort of put to one side, and you know, I would say used. Used. I stay. Fuck off, I stay. Well, but they didn't deserve it. I said, you only had to score the fifth penalty, but actually, and then they fucking blew that. So fuck them. Remember how much clean she cared more about a cow? Remember that? That's one way of describing her, Minty, an irritant. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. That's quite a fair one. Yeah, like me, I'm a fucking irritant. But, some, you know, they're there until somebody calls them out, the channels that promote things like that are there until another channel calls them out, and then they try and backpedal on what they've said and done, and what they promoted on their platform. And I think most hosts have been guilty of something like that, me included. But I don't try and backpedal on it. I try and ride it the best you can. She said Lancashire. She said Lancashire was nice to her and support their channel. What was it for me? No care for the child. You are. Okay, now, yeah. I mean, I've seen her come in my chat a few times. Not so much since I think they've been calling her a grass and things like that. You know what I mean? But I know other people would just time it out or kick it out. But she would never come on the panel. It's not my type of thing for that type of thing. I think the only ones I don't think there's been any DT calling him out. Yeah, I mentioned him yesterday, and I think I put about him being a vile bastard on BBA's page. Yeah, CP is a magnet for wrong uns. Yeah, good shout, Gingerbeard. I go straight to the point. I told CP to take my spanner and eat a bag of dicks. Yeah, Yogi put it up on his wall as well, and Ginge put it up as well. So there's been quite a few different people calling him out. I called him out on my live the other day, and I put a comment on BBA's page calling him a fucking vile bastard and things like that. You know what I mean? But we mustn't forget these people. you know, like we was talking, we were discussing Ord in Lancashire through the CP thing, you know, being involved with CP or whatever, you know, and people mustn't forget this guy. But yet, if you go and look at his page, I think I was looking, and what was I looking at? Somebody was calling out another order. I think, was it DJ audits or something like that? Somebody's put something, I don't know what it was about him. Did he have some sort of sexual thing or something like that against him or something? But you go and look at his page, he's got like a couple of 100,000 subscribers now, you know? So what makes people subscribe to people that's got this type of fucking thing on their hanging over their heads, you know? I'm filming with AJ thing because I didn't know about him until I was surrounded by the left on Sunday, and I hit the link to his chat next fucking day. He's yeah. I don't think I don't know how it come about. I don't know who dug it out. I don't know who actually dug him out of the woodwork, but whoever did it did a good job, and it's good it's been brought to the forefront, because you can't have people like that fucking. You can't socialize with people like that on here or off here, you know. Fucking terrible. It's absolutely fucking awful. You know what I mean? It's nothing worse than that, you know. Nothing worse than that. You know, I said a long time ago, I think they should have it tattooed on their forehead, you know. Hey, men, good to see you, girl. You know what I mean? I think they should have it tattooed right across their forehead. You know, saying what they are, you know. So they can't fucking hide away from it. My tea's gone cold. Fucking hell. Yeah, listen to your text. Hang on, I've got to fix that. You go, you fix it, Evie. Yeah. So yeah. And if you cast your mind back, what was the other auditor? Somebody put a post up naming them about 4 or 5 the other day. GMM, Greater Manchester Media. You remember that guy? Can you all remember him? You know, he was going around with all of them. He was hanging around with Marty, with Rampage, and all. It was a gang of them hanging around. You know. That's the thing, see, mate. You don't know who's about you. We only know them as, you know, as fucking avatars on you and that, you know. So I mean, this latest one now, the guy in the wheelchair, that fella. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ! I know it was a long time ago, but it doesn't wash, does it? It's there. You know, he did it. He's been fucking convicted of it. Maverick, I think that's a bit. I wouldn't say most authors are sex offenders. No, I wouldn't say that. But there's been a couple. Yeah. I just mentioned that DT. Yeah, I just mentioned him now, and he's got like, I don't know, 200,000 subs or something like that. So what? Why are people subbing to people like this? You know, fucking hell, man. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, it's unbelievable. You didn't hear the story, Stevie, about AJ. Can someone elaborate, please? It was an old crime against children. You know what I mean? It was quite a few years ago, but I think it'll be up on somebody's page. You know. Hey, Timmy. Good afternoon, Timmy. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. But yeah, absolutely disgraceful and disgusting and vile people. You know, no place in society for anybody like that. You know, not anywhere. No fucking place anywhere for them. They should get another fucking island and fucking put them all on it together. You know what I mean? Get them away from the fucking general public. No, it's just fucking so bad, so bad. And we don't want to dwell on these people. We don't want to dwell on these people. Oh, I don't know. Have you been in the chat, Amas? I haven't seen you in the chat. You got it. That's the teeth. Yeah, yeah. That'll do
I did tell you it.
How you doing? Hey, what was you doing out last night? Somebody said he was curb crawling. I don't know.
Oh, that was when I went down to Brick Lane. I was plotted up. I was plotted up on the hotel, having a look.
Fucking bit risky at that time of night, isn't it?
No, I'll creep around any time. I've got no fear, mate. No fear.
What time did you knock it on? Yeah, then was you on till about earlier?
I think I got home about 5:30.
Fucking hell.
And then I was out again at 10:30 this morning.
Fucking hell. I had to laugh. I gotta say, yes, I had to laugh. You said I was like about 175 and you only had about 30 odd likes. Hit the like or I'm wrapping up, you said.
I'm fucking off here. Well, I've got 300 likes, 307 likes today. Well done, people.
Yeah. How many subs have we picked up then?
I've had over 800,000 views in 31 days.
That's good going, mate.
But it's not nothing to do with me. It's public interest. People want to see this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna update you on and our wonderful Home Office and what they said about migrants and Epping and that. Now, I think the judge is more than likely going to rule it in favour of Epping, which would be absolutely. I'm going to go down there again tomorrow. It looks like it's going to roll over tomorrow. The decision will be made tomorrow, but this is going to be massive. There'll be loads of press down there today. Tomorrow. Now, the Home Office turned around and said that migrants are more important than the residents of Epping. How can you
say that? Yeah.
Can you fucking believe it, eh?
That's disgraceful, that isn't it?
The lives and that of these immigrants are more important than the local community in Epping. It looks like the judge is on. So the judge was on Epping's side when he ruled the decision, and he also turned around and said to the Home Office that, had you prepared yourself, this could have been dealt with a long time ago. What you should have done is had this done. You know what I mean? Instead of leaving it, that it was. In other words, it's their fault. It's got into this state. The Home Office and the government are so incompetent, especially this Labour thing. It's just mental.
Oh, I think somebody put a post up the other day saying, but Angela Rayner, she's bought a third property near the seaside worth £800,000. And that's
I've seen that. I'll see the views in here now. Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah. And that's all because she allegedly bought her first. She bought a right to buy, didn't she?
Yeah.
There were stories around that, whether it was illegal. Well, I mean, legal.
I've seen her being interviewed several times, and I don't think she's spoken the truth once in any interview I've seen, to be honest with you.
No, there's not many.
She's inept in many ways. She's totally inept, and how she's in a position as powerful as that is beyond.
They're all winging it. They're all winging it, and this country is going to be fucked by the time they leave. Let's hope that they forfeit it in some way, but it's going to be fucked. Yeah.
It's it is. It's like, you're dead right. They are winging it. I must admit, they are winging it. It's there's
They
not
ain't
much.
got a clue, have
They
they?
haven't got a clue. No, they haven't.
I think
Not a clue.
Boris and Theresa May like had more popularity than them.
Yeah,
You know,
like I
you
said the other
see
day, Margaret Thatcher had more popularity than the fuckers,
yeah.
and everybody hated her.
You see the lefties and the right was all singing like Keir Starmer's a wanker the other day, apparently somewhere.
Oh,
They all
well,
hate him. He's the most hated person ever. He's the most
yeah, he's
hated PM.
what I can see, they're very underhanded in what they're doing. They said, the deals they've done with the EU now, it's giving more
Yeah.
power to the EU, even though that we're supposed to be out of the EU. He's giving them more power to control us again. Now he's a wrong end, right through and through.
Yeah.
That man.
Well, it's all in favour of this WEF and all that, isn't it?
Well, all the lefties would support him because it's all left wing with Labour. The unions the unions are disgraceful for supporting
But
this fucking
saying that,
government.
Ty, a lot of these lefties won't support him. They're totally against him. So, but I know what you mean. It's socialism and that. And if they think, as I say, although a lot of them got degrees in
Yeah.
that, they're not the brightest punches.
I'm
Even
sure I
these
seen somewhere
fucking
yesterday that another Conservative MP has moved over to fucking Reform. So that's another one going over to Reform.
controlled opposition reform, mate. Controlled opposition.
There's I think if you were in a general election today, I think Labour would come fucking last.
Yeah, yeah, they would, and he knows that. So, yeah, he's not got no popularity whatsoever. Is he? Does he want to be like the bastard of all PMs?
Yeah, you got to laugh at him. Oh, my father was a tool maker. All
Yeah.
right.
And he's made a right fucking tool of him, isn't he? Let's have it right.
That's the biggest tool he made.
Yeah.
No, but like I tell you now, I honestly, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I could say I might fear for him, because when he's out of power, people he's done a lot of people wrong, It's terrible.
He looked after all his life, he'll have private security around him all his life.
I mean, the money they make, I hope he does, because I mean, I hope no one does any harm to him. But he's really gone at the fucking working class of this country, and
yeah,
he's trying to oppress everybody's speech,
I think
so
that's
he is a right fucking Trotsky, he's fucking
yeah, but that's what they're there. That's where he got his browning points.
I can't understand why. I know
Marxism.
Labour are always supported the Labour Party, but the Labour Party in the DCMs were for the people, not against them, like these bastards are.
No, everyone voted Labour, didn't they? Everybody.
Yeah, hostage, mate. Goodness
they were for the working class and that, you know what I mean? But
yeah, they were. The Labour were for the fucking working class, and but now these people, you can't define between Labour and Conservative. They're very much the fucking same,
Yeah.
And I honestly believe they're only in it for what they can get out of it, That's all it is.
They're the spit out of each other's mouths, aren't
they? Yeah, Stu.
Like I say, I think what with football owners and agents and the government and pumping billions and billions of pounds, I think they're like two of the most biggest money laundering operations ever.
Well, if you look, Angela Rayner said, "Oh, I come from a council house and this, that, and the other." I wonder how many millions she's worth now since they bluffed their way into power,
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they did. They've told people all sorts. They're going to do this, do that, and do the other, and they've done nothing but the opposite.
But I hope people learn and do their research into the parties they're voting for. But get off your ass.
I think
don't just sit there tight and say, "Oh, they're all the same. Nothing's going to work." You know what I mean? Do your digging. Read the manifestos. Read the policies. but you really got to vote, because if you don't, and these bastards get in for another 4 years, rest in peace, UK. It's finished then. If them
I
Conservatives,
honestly, there's so much. People are so against the Labour Party, you know. Even though all the lefties will vote for the fuckers again, I think there's so many people that will not. I think they'd be out in the fucking year, you know.
yeah. Well,
Definitely.
Corbyn's getting a bit of monument now, isn't he?
Well, he's as bad as them. He's as bad
Yeah,
as
but
them.
there's still a lot of them who think he's
Yeah.
a Zionist and all that, don't they? So
That's the trouble. I think that's the trouble when you've got so many parties that you know, you know, you got how many is it now? 5, 6, is it? Something like that. But that's
yeah, you
taking
got
votes away.
you
You
got
know.
Benabib's Advanced UK coming up. They haven't. They're just going through registration at the moment.
Mm.
But Ben's party will get big. Listen, you're talking about very, very intelligent people. Like Rupert Lowe's over one side, Ben's over the other. Rupert's uniting big names into the party. That's my belief. They haven't come out with that plain and proper yet. But I think Rupert's on one side with a great British pack, uniting people for the party. And I think the last year, Rupert's going to join Benabib, and there's going to be so many big people. Ant Middleton will join Benabib. And I
AK,
think,
hang on, Amos. AK, is that you, mate?
Yeah, it is me, mate. Yeah. How you
I
doing?
got you. I got you, mate. You good?
Captain, mate, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, all right. Not bad.
Yeah, mate. What's cooking?
Don't think that's AK, is it?
I don't know. It sounded like him.
Huh?
It sounded like him.
It didn't. Not to me. It didn't.
No? Does
No.
everyone else?
Good evening, Wolfie, mate. Let me just do something in a minute. Let me stick
Oh,
this minute.
Didn't you have a banner on?
No.
Right.
AK.
Yeah, I can hear. I'm a star seed. Get it?
I don't know. That was a bit weird.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Well, if you want proof, I mean, what more proof do you want? Bloody hell, mate.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, man. Why
How
would
many,
I?
how many subscribers you got, AK?
Well, I've got 2 channels, by the way. It's AK and I've got Lee as well. So the
Okay.
last time I looked,
How many
I
you
don't
got on
even know.
AK? How many you got on AK?
Say that again, mate.
You heard what I said. How many have you got on AK?
Right. If you put me on, I'll show you my tattoos on my hand. That proves
No.
a point.
No.
I tell you what, AK. Go in the normal chat and type in there, and we can check if it's you then.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Right. I'll just leave then. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. You pop off by there now.
Right. Okay.
And then I'll bring you back on then when we authenticate it's you. Come on the mod, check out if it's genuinely AK, because it didn't sound quite right to me.
Yeah, there was a bit of a delay in that, and
yeah. I don't know. It sounded like a bit of an AI sort of voice to me. I don't know.
Yeah. It was a bit delayed, like an AI is delayed, isn't it?
Yeah. So if he just types in the chat, then we can check him out. But it's me.
Oh, he's typed in the chat.
Yeah. Let me just check.
Only, mate.
Let me see.
Totally fair, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, it looks genuine. Come back in then, AK. Yes, Big Ben, mate. Yeah. Let's hope
Big Ben. Ding.
It looks pretty.
What we?
Come on the mods, double check it just to make sure I'm fucking not wrong. Where's DT?
Oh yeah, this the old admin bell. It look.
DT
It
was
does
a mod
look.
last time, wasn't he?
Oh.
DT was a mod. DT was a mod on my old channel, and he's not back on there, so I'm going to mod him up.
Make sure it's him.
Ah, it's DT.
Samart is all right, mate. He's a good man.
He's a good man. Here we are. So that should be because he's a good NDT. Right, I got you now, AK. I got you, bro. I got you.
All right.
Yeah, you're on, brother. Yeah.
Cheers.
Sorry about that, but you know.
No, that's all right.
You know
You
what I
sound
mean?
a bit AI-y.
No,
Yeah.
no, that I can understand it because people get a lot of like porn bombers and all that, and I know what you mean. So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
why I would do that, I wouldn't. I'm not like that, but other people are. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not.
Anyway.
I know you're not. I've
So
been talking about them here before on other channels. You know, it's just a fucking crazy thing to do to people.
yeah, I know. Yeah. So I did
What do you
ask.
mean, Yogi? They're expecting people down there tonight, are they? I thought if they get a decision, it's going to go wonky down there tonight, whatever way it goes.
I'm not seeing you about AK for a while. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Is Chubby still doing lives? I haven't seen much of Chubby either. His live.
Yeah, I was on his live. I was on his live last night. I go on Andy's now and again, but for some reason your lives haven't been popping up on my phone. I don't know what.
I think a
You
lot
go
of
on who's? AK? Who's Andy?
Andy.
Who's that?
He's the one who's got loads of computers in front of him. Neo goes on there.
No, I don't go on none of them numpsies, no.
No, but I go on Andy's just to have a chat with him. But he gets some idiots on there. You know what I mean? But mainly I go on Chubby Range. You know what I mean?
I ain't got time for that now. Anyway, I'm busy. By the time I come home, I only see Ty was live. I thought I'd jump on just to let him know.
Yeah.
A few things what happened in the court.
Yeah, I just heard you start. I put my TV on and I heard you talking about voting. I mean, I don't vote anyway. I think they're all the same anyway. You know what I mean? But that's my point of view.
And that's a lot of people's problem, man.
I think that's the problem in a lot of cases. I think you know when
that's how Labour got in. That's how Labour got in because people didn't vote.
The thing is, you know, you know, Khan as Washington of London, you know, it's only a certain demographic is getting up to vote for him, you know, and because the other people are too lazy to go, and that's why he's been put into power again, you know.
Yeah,
they've got to get off their asses if they want change. And it's no good saying they're all the same. If you want to change something because it's not working, get out and use your vote. That's what you got it for, you know.
Yeah, but my point of view, Ty, on that is, personally, I think they're all the same. They promise you one thing, but do the opposite when they do get in. You know what I mean? So, but that's my point of view. Everyone's got their own point of view, haven't they? You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Yeah.
You know. I
mean,
mean,
I always use my vote. You know, I agree to a certain extent that you know most politicians are fucking same, but this government now has really fucking got to me in the way other governments haven't. And I'd go out and vote every day if I had to just to change this fucking government. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we can't have any worse on what these people are actually on what they're doing to our country. You know, not just with immigration, but everything. You know. Taxes and everything like that. But everything to fucking hilt, you know.
It's not only this country; it's the whole world. The whole planet is in turmoil anyway. You know what I mean? Basically.
Oh yeah, it's.
I mean, it really is, especially America, Canada.
Oh yeah, you know. I think unless you're out in the wilderness somewhere, you know, you don't hear or see any of this bullshit, then everything's hunky dory, you know. But
cheers. I thought that was the case of giving a decision. Oh, so it's starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow, is it? Okay.
Get down there, Amas, get the camera going.
Well, tell the truth, I might give that a pass because I might just go down to Epping tomorrow night, after court.
Yeah.
Get down there Epping between 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, AK? Just quiet, chilling out, or what is it?
No, I'm just chilling out, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you. I've listened to you a few times on. I don't go in Chubby's chat, but sometimes if there's nobody on, I'll listen to it, and see what's being
Yeah,
discussed. And I think
you,
just a couple of crazy people that go on that panel.
yeah, you do get a lot of
I got to be honest. I'll tell you straight now, but I think they treat you like shit. To be honest, mate.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help everyone. You know what I mean? I just want to help everyone, no matter what country. I mean, the planet anyway. Basically, that's my belief anyway. But it's a hard job.
Good night, men. Have a good one.
What's an odd job? What's your job title? What's that?
No, trying to save the planet.
Save the planet? What are you, Greenpeace or? What do you mean?
No, Hammers. You must have heard I'm a starseed. Well, that's what I believe in anyway.
Oh, right. I see.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a bit confused.
No,
I thought you had a role with Greenpeace.
no. Oh,
I
but
think Jason B channel. There you go. Come on, we all say good night to Min now. She's off the bed now.
No, I mean, have
Good
a
night,
nice
Good night, John boy.
Night, John boy. Night,
Yeah.
Mary.
You know what I mean? It's you always get something. Yes, because obviously it's nighttime. Hey, Kev, Gail, I
Did
have
anyone?
blocked you, Kev.
So,
Oh,
was you watching mine earlier? I was having a coffee outside a coffee shop. I had the camera pointing at me. There was a geezer behind me, a punked up geezer.
Yeah.
And he went and complained about me and asked someone to ask me to turn the camera away from him. So I said, I'm going to wait till I turn around and I'm going to put it on him. And then I put the camera back and I had it pointing on him again.
Do you
He said something.
Yeah, what did you say? What did you say?
He just said to me, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, do you mind?" And I said, "Listen, mate, we're in a public place. What's the matter with you?"
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, he just acted a right cunt and that." And then when I turned the camera on him,
that's I don't know if that thing about filming in public is used obviously by everyone, and it's not illegal, and we all know that because we've heard it so many times. No, I watched a guy called the Laughing Auditor. He put a video up, which is I think it's over 2 years old, and he said he's waiting to be. The police wouldn't settle with him, so his solicitor suggested he take it to court. What's the one they all use? And GNK, or what do they call it? HNK, is it? Is that the ones the auditors use?
HNK, yeah.
Yeah. So he went somewhere and he was searched. He's outside an embassy where he was searched by the police because he had a mask on.
Really?
And yeah, because he had a mask on. Now, the thing was, he pointed out that the security guard standing behind him also had a mask on, and he wasn't searching him, and then he pointed out he didn't have his badge on display, and that's illegal, and there's things like that. But obviously, there is two-tier police, and most of us can see that now, I was skeptical about it, but the more I look at it, the more I see, especially with the left not
Black
getting
and white.
it's just, again, it's crazy.
That's right. That there for you to see, plain and simple.
I think they're having a go at you, Hammers, in the chat there.
Yeah, you know who that is anyway. It's obvious who that is.
Who's that?
Well, Kev and not end the name, man. What was I going to say? Frequency 741. It's quite obvious.
Is that UK, is it?
Obviously, isn't it? That's the only person who has a dig at me. But don't worry. I can handle it. I'm a British citizen who's standing up for his fellow men and women.
Oh,
get out of here, you muggy.
He said it's. Yeah, well, there you go. Let me see what Jerry has to say. Jerry says, bit concerning the government has signed a contract with Poland for a boatload of mobile crematoriums. What? Until 2027, each one capable of disposing of 700 bodies in quick time. What do they know? Oh, I don't know. Is that a fact, Jay, or you just made that up?
Wouldn't put it past them, mate. I wouldn't put it past them.
There's a lot going on now. Obviously, we don't know. We just kept in the dark. That's what they reckon. We like fucking mushrooms, don't we? Or toadstools kept in the dark and fed a load of bullshit. You know? That's it.
Yeah, you didn't say that again.
Yeah. No, I just check frequency out. It's been it's quite an old thing.
Yeah, I'm not worried anyway, Ty. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I think worried about anyone in chat. I'm glad they're watching me stream now and keeping the algorithm going. You know what I mean? Must be one of my 800,000.
Just gone up by 2 hammers.
800,000 in 31 days. Not bad for just a fucking average Joe.
Hey, can I ask you a personal question? Because I've heard you say it on watching. Did you say you were an alcoholic? Don't have to answer. You don't have to answer.
If I drink every day, what do you think?
You do drink every day, yeah?
Only you can answer that, AK, whether or not you're an alcoholic. You can't ask.
Well, yeah, I would say yes. You know, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to lie.
How do you define that? Is it if someone drinks every day, they're an alcoholic, or someone drinks a certain quantity every day, it's an alcoholic?
Well, I don't know. If you drink every day, I would say you're an alcoholic, right? But
I think it's up to the individual to define it. If you think it becomes a problem, you know, I know people in fellowships and that who.
Well, I know I'll give you a prime example. You know, I knew a person, an elderly person, a woman, who had a tot of whiskey every day, just one tot every day, but she wasn't an alcoholic.
Yeah, but some people might find that it is becoming problematic for them. So
that's what I mean. Is it the quantity and not if you just have one? Some people have it for health reasons and that, and things like that. Have a little tot to keep them going. And
well, you're supposed to have like a small glass, and that's not like glasses are like a small glass of wine per day is like a little. A little bit in the bottom of the glass, basically. But you find that, especially women, most women drink a couple of bottles of wine, and then it gets the daily thing, and then the next minute, your quantity goes up, and it becomes a problem.
Well, that's it. I mean, sorry to interrupt you, Hammers, but Ty, I mean, I don't drink bottles of whiskey or bottles of vodka a day. I mean, I'm talking about a few cans, like a couple during the day and a couple during the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're strong. I mean, it's 7.5. It's special brew, yeah? I mean, I've always liked that stuff anyway, right? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm drinking a bottle of vodka or a bottle of whiskey, or I'm waking up during the night, swinging a bottle, and, I don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think, like Kev was telling me, a quantity doesn't matter. It's about control. I don't know, Kev, because if you can control it, does it matter then? If you're having it, even though you control it, say you want to have 8 cans a day and stop at 8, are you an alcoholic? Because that's so much, that's a bit of control at stopping at a certain amount, but are you still an alcoholic if you stop at a certain amount?
See, I couldn't drink 8 cans of that a day. There's no chance. I mean, that'd be a big problem, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what he's saying, but that's what I was asking. Is it? It could be like Kev said, control or the volume, how much you drink, But I know, years ago it was a common thing for people for longevity to have a tot or something every day. That's what they believe that kept them, going and for longevity.
So, I mean, look at that comment from Yogi, right? So to say special brew, big deal, it's 7.5. Yeah. It used to be 9%, but now it's 7.5.
Yeah,
They took it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. It's,
So, I mean, it's up to me if I want to drink a few cans a day and a few at night. That's it. And I don't smoke or take any drugs. I mean, well, I smoke a vape. Big deal.
yeah. But
So
I think they fucking don't they give you popcorn along it's called vapes?
No, it's an old rumour that he's done with
No,
about that.
it's not a fucking rumor. It's fucking it's chemicals. You don't know
Right,
what you're
if
inhaling.
that was a fact, do you think they would be regulated in the UK? Come on.
Yeah, it's fucking the thing is
No.
I don't agree. I honestly don't agree with people vaping.
So do you know the story about popcorn? It was a popcorn factory. Part of the sweetener they was using in popcorn factory gave everyone in there popcorn lung. So once they'd done the research, they found out what it was. Well, in vapes, it's so minute that it wouldn't give you popcorn lung. So I've been vaping 10 years, and there's nothing wrong with my breathing. Oh, I ain't got no popcorn lung.
Yeah, let me ask you then. When you vape, do you actually take it down, or you just into the mouth and
Yeah.
out? What's it?
So,
no, you do take it down.
It's into the mouth, into the lungs. So
Yeah.
mouth to lung.
It's got to be doing damage because
I mean,
you don't know what's in the fucking vape, man.
yeah, but Ty,
It's going to take many years before they research, of course.
Yeah.
But what do you think the government's giving out vapes in? The NHS are authorising like giving people vapes to stop. So
Ty, how many chemicals in one cigarette? There's 10,000 chemicals in one cigarette, and the main killer is in a cigarette is called saltpeter. That's the thing what keeps it alight. If you put a roll up down, it'll go out. If you put a cigarette down, it won't go out. It'll burn to the end. You know
they're saying that they're saying that it's
I know they said that they'd rather people vape than smoke cigarettes because it's less damaging, but it's still damaging.
At the moment.
How many kids have picked up a vape that have never smoked in their life because they think it's cool to fucking vape? And
there was a lot of kids. You can walk around the areas and see it, but
well, they banned it in Scotland now, anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They banned throwaway ones, so you can only
in Australia.
Yeah, but you can only buy the rechargeable ones now. So that means you have to buy the liquid separate. And kids ain't going to do that.
There's a little loophole they've done, right? All they've done, they've changed. So the disposables are still selling, right? But what they've done, they've put a fucking charging point on it. Now, they're disposables, but they've got around it by putting a charging point. Once they're gone, they're gone. You can't charge it. But that's how they've got around it. So disposables are still selling. 2 mil disposables are still selling, and until like they change this loophole.
Do you think in not too far down the road that the government will say, right, we're going to stop this vaping bollocks, and they won't sell them anywhere, be on the black market if you want to vape, My niece's kids, and my niece herself never smoked in their lives. Yeah. And she's vaping. His son is vaping, and they never smoked in their lives. I think it's fucking crazy.
Well, one thing about vaping is 20 milligrams of nicotine, which is quite a high content. But it's nicotine salts, which is like a purified, so you don't feel it. You don't feel it as so strong. So you do get addicted to the nicotine quite quickly.
Yeah. Do you know hammers? I know people who smoke vapes and cigarettes. I mean, I find that weird. That. I mean, if they're gonna ban vapes, why don't they ban cigarettes? I mean,
it does more damage at the moment.
I mean, come on, lung cancer and all that. Obviously, cigarettes.
3/4. So a packet of cigarettes, 14 quid. Like out of that, just under 10 quid is tax money for the government.
That's enough in itself to deter me from ever smoking. Is the price on fucking cigarettes? Fucking hell. How much is a pack of cigarettes? 15 quid, you said, is it?
Yeah,
that's the cheapest.
I'm sorry, but
A packet of Golden Virginia now, 50 grams out of the shop is about 44 quid.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can get it if you know what you're doing and that, you can get it for 20 quid.
Yeah, well, I was getting when I go away on holidays, when the fellas I play bowls with, he says, "Go get me some backy," and it's about 30 quid cheaper when I get it than what he pays in the UK for it. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yep. Right, Ty, I've got to go now anyway, mate. I've got a few things to do.
All right, mate. You have a good day.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
All right.
See you later,
Yeah.
Cat.
All right, Hammers.
Hey, take
See
care,
you
mate.
later. Yeah, take care, mate.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
Monica.
All right.
So you use a vape yourself, and AK. Do you get the disposable ones, or do you get the ones you just refill them?
No, because in Scotland now, that's where I live. They got rid of all the see the throwaway ones you buy.
Yeah.
Because all the school kids are starting smoking them. Like every school kid you see, they've got a vape in their hand, and then when they run out, they start throwing them at fucking passing cars and all that. You know what I mean? It's like, and they're just littered all over the streets. So that's why I think it was a few months ago they banned it in Scotland. But now you can only buy the ones where you have to charge it and buy the liquid separate, and it's like a pod.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I can show you this now. Look, hold
They're
up.
quite big, aren't they? Aren't they quite?
No,
big?
look. So look, see that?
Yeah.
There's a pod. You do that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. All right. Okay.
But there's the charging port there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you can buy them two for a fiver, and they're 600 puffs. So then all you do is put it in there. That's it.
Yeah. So you get 600 puffs out of, but I think
out of one.
It's just I think people are people say, oh, everybody's going on about when people are having a jab, the jibby jab, for COVID and that.
Yeah.
And they were all saying, oh, you don't know what they put in your arm, but you don't know what you're putting in your lungs by doing that.
Well, I know, but again, it's an addictive thing, isn't it? I mean, I started off smoking when I was 14, right? Yeah. And obviously, I've been on vapes for longer than Hammers anyway. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So, but I remember. Sorry, Ty. I remember a few years ago, I forgot my vape in work, right? And lunchtime, I went out and I asked someone for a cigarette. Now, when I had that cigarette, I nearly collapsed and I was puking up in the toilets. I nearly had to go home. It made me that ill because of the change from vaping to having a cigarette after so many years. It really hit me like a ton of bricks. I really thought I was going to pass out.
Yeah, I know. I get you. I
can
remember
and I've never done it again. You know what I mean?
When I was just sort of in my 20s, if I was having a drink, I'd have a cigar, I started getting fucking having one, but then the more fucking beer you drink, the more fucking. So I think it's a little thing that keeps you going that way. But I soon packed them in, and I've never touched it. I've not touched anything for maybe half a century,
Yeah, so, the only time I used to have a cigar was at maybe Christmas or New Year, just like once a year. That was it.
Yeah.
A pack of them 5 or 10 Panatellas, the slim cigars?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was it. Christmas or New Year, that was it. Then, other than that, I never done it.
I used to get little tin. They're called Tom Thumbs, I think, or something like that they were called,
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Tiny little fucking cigars, fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, them big cigars, what fucking Colombo smokes, I'm sorry to swear.
That's what you swear as much
I couldn't smoke one of them things, you know what I mean? They're mental.
Susan says, I paid about 80 quid for my vape. Thankful lost me ages. Has to be butterscotch custard though. Oh, fucking hell, that's disgusting, Susan. What are you talking about? Fucking hell. I mean, how many flavours are there out there? There must be fucking thousands.
Yeah, well, the one I'm smoking now is triple mango. And I've got another one next door, and it's still in the box. That's pineapple ice. So,
yeah. Well, I remember the first time I seen a guy smoking one in a car. Wound his window down. It was like a fucking chimney coming out the window, Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking smoke.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
the big powerful ones. I mean, you can turn them up to 180%,
Golly.
and it's like, well,
Yeah, I get you, but I mean, it's although the government brought it in, right, to prevent it was to try and take people off cigarettes, you know, but like I said, we're the people that never smoked in their life. Kids, I mean, kids in school now have picked up vaping because they think it's cool. I think so. It's going to
yeah, I
cause
know,
more
yeah,
damage in the long run than fucking.
yeah. So my question is, see, when they banned the throwaway ones and the school kids ain't going to get them, what are they going to crave? Because they're craving nicotine now. They're going to want to smoke the real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I
I
don't know.
know. I mean, obviously, the amount of people that has lung cancer in Britain, you know, it ties a lot of hospital beds up and things like that. And people are seriously ill with it. I know a person that died of lung cancer. I went to see him in hospital a couple of times, and wasn't a pretty sight. In fact, didn't put anybody off smoking. I mean, they went to their brain. They didn't recognize anybody, you know. They're a massive operation to try and save their lives, you know, took part of the lung out and all this business, you know. But I mean, what they went through, all because of fucking smoking, you know, and it's fucking awful to see things like that. But I mean, it's everybody's got their own choices in life, and if that's the choice you make, then you know.
Well, that's it.
I think it's changed slightly. You know, if you went back in time a good few years ago, I mean, every film you see on TV, everyone on the fucking screen has got a cigarette in their hands, you know, and puffing
Yeah.
away, like, you know, in all black and white movies and things like that.
Yeah, saying that, I mean, what was it, yesterday or something? Do you remember that program Airline they used to show? Airline, you know, where
No.
people complain about being late for their flights and they argue. And I looked at the background of it, and there's loads of people just smoking away inside the airport and all that. But obviously, it was years old, you know, the
Yeah.
program,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I mean, look at the EastEnders years ago and all that. Coronation Street, they used to smoke and all that. But yeah, you can't do it now.
I think, you know, as a guy that plays bowls with us, he's got cancer, you know, but he doesn't stop smoking. He smokes like a fucking trooper. He rolls his own, you know, and every couple of seconds he's rolling a fucking cigarette up, you know. I mean, it's just fucking madness. Is that
Yeah,
right? Was that legal then, Big Ben, to smoke on a plane? Was it? I didn't know that. I didn't know you could smoke on planes ever.
yeah, you used to be able to smoke in cinemas as well. I remember years ago when I used to go over to West End. Me and my mates used to bring cans of lager in and light up joints inside a cinema.
It wasn't so long ago. You go down the pub if it was a non-smoker, you go down the pub, have a few beers. By the time you got home, you smell like a fucking kipper, you know. Well
Yeah.
and truly smoke, you know, your clothes be fucking stinking of it. Yeah, okay.
Well,
So
that's why a lot of pubs and clubs and like miners' places, especially in Scotland, all shut down. I mean, a lot of them shut down because of the smoking ban. You know, you had to go outside. But before that, before the smoking ban, as you say, it was like they had a smoke machine inside a pub or something, you know, or a club.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you couldn't breathe, and then your clothes stunk of it when you went home. But I know what you mean.
And that was the thing when passive smoking, you know, people that didn't smoke were picking up lung conditions because of the smoking, the boozers and that, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it did a lot of damage. I think I can remember who's the fella? Was it Roy Castle? I remember he used to be on TV. He died of passive smoking, didn't he? He had cancer through.
I think so. Yeah, I remember his name. Yeah. Do you know? Even in Scotland now, if I go out anywhere, do you know? I still see people like men and women. All they're doing is looking down for fag butts, and they're putting them in their pockets.
Yeah.
You know, people's fag butts, and I mean, it's so sad to look at. It really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Casters, how you doing, mate? You know the thing that pisses me off, or when all right, people want to smoke, it's down to them. But when they smoke it, I've seen it now with kids in the car, you know.
Yeah.
Children not in the back of the car and they're puffing away in the fucking car. I think that's fucking bad, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
But you know, it's down to the individual. It's choice, and then life is about choices, and that's it. If people choose to do it, then it's down to them. People that don't, down to them again, you know. But yeah, it's one of those things, you know. But I think that vaping will be potentially worse than cigarette smoking, you know, when they find out what's in those fucking chemicals.
Mm.
And it's weird when you think about it, AK, that they were produced like that, you know, without people actually knowing what's inside them and then going out on sale to the public, you know.
Yeah, but the people who bought it first don't even think about what's in it. They just start smoking it. End of story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. But did you know most of these products are made in China?
Yeah, is that right? Yeah. Well, I think China makes most things these days, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
But you know, Charles Darwin says, but you can't find the cigarette butts on the ground there. I think he's in Australia, obviously, but because the homeless pick them up. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, he says you're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. It's fucking true.
I see it every day, even to this day. I've seen it, you know, and I look at them, and
I
I
don't think
remember
that.
months ago, months ago, I was walking through the park on the through a park,
Yeah.
and I seen a 20 packet of cigarettes, but most of them you think, oh, but it was all sealed, and I thought I kicked it, and it was full, and it wasn't even opened, and so I picked it up, and when the shops I was going to, I seen a guy outside, and he looked a bit homeless, but he had a dog, you know, a little pit bull.
Yeah.
And I said, "Here, mate, do you smoke?" He said, "Yeah." I went, "Do you want them?" He went, "Why?" I went, "Well, I just found them, mate." He said, "Do you want a couple of quid?" I went, "No, it's all right." But that pack of cigarettes cost, what, 15, 16 quid?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he couldn't believe it. "Oh, thank you. You sure you don't want a couple of quid for them?" I went, "No, it's all right, mate. You're all right."
Yeah, my head is a jangle, Lisa. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, good. John, I don't think that's right, John. I think it is detrimental to people's health. We sat in a pub years ago when everyone else was smoking, and fucking believe me, I don't know how old you are, but the room you were like to see across the other side of the fucking bar, you know, with the fucking smoke in there. And I think, well, that's what they put down White Castle's death to, was passive smoking. Man never smoked in his life, ended up with lung cancer. So, you know. I've got no guarantee to say it's 100% true, but I think, yeah. Who do I know has been armed from? I just told you there's a guy who was called Roy Castle who died from passive smoking, they said.
So he never smoked himself, did he?
Never smoked himself, no, but he died of lung cancer, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously you can't be the only one who's died of that, you know. You just mentioned him. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are around the planet? A lot.
John, you're right. I don't know it was passive. So it's what the coroner put down on his death certificate. But he died of passive smoking. He had lung cancer, and the man never smoked in his life. You can get lung cancer from dust. You can, yeah. I don't think it's called cancer, or is it?
Sorry, Taro. What was his name? Roy Castle.
Roy Castle. Yeah, have a look at him. See if I'm right.
I'm just looking on my other phone. Right, hold up.
Yeah.
Right. How did? Right. How did Roy Castle? Roy Castle, despite not being a smoker, developed lung cancer, likely due to prolonged exposure to secondhand smoke in smoking environments during his early career as a performer.
Yeah, Big Ben. That's right. Big Ben says, my sister never smoked and died of lung cancer. Do you want to change that R to a V, Wolfie, I think? I think you're going to say vaping is going to...
No, yeah, Ty, you're right in what you said earlier, because it's all here anyway, what you said. Passive smoking, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I suppose you can get it from several things, John. Yeah. This was a case I was just saying about of a certain individual. Obviously, you can get stuff from asbestos, which will give you some sort of lung cancer, you know, you inhale the dust from certain asbestos, you know, and yeah, there's different things that'll give it to you, but this is what I'm saying, it was passive smoking that they put his death down to.
1994 it was.
Yeah, yes, a while ago, yeah, he was a TV presenter.
Yeah. Time during awareness, lung cancer. There's a Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation.
There you go.
But it just carries on and on. There's so much about him on here. Yeah. I just wanted to have a look myself, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't disbelieve you. You know what I mean?
No, it's understandable. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I knew it was in the back of my head about it, you know. But when they refer to it, you can get it from exhaust fumes. I wouldn't be so close to the exhaust as to fucking stand it on there forever to.
Right. 1 minute. I'm just going to go and throw this vape in the bin. Right. No, that was a joke, mate. No, I didn't mean to joke.
Charlie's said a joke and all. My dad smoked 100 cigarettes a day and was run over by a Benson and Hedges lorry. But, you know. Lung cancer is not only from smoking or passive smoking. You can get throat cancer from too much oral sex. True fact.
Yeah.
Now, Ian, is that just on the female side of things, or is it slightly on the male side of things as well? You know. Yeah, I mean, that obviously there's so much going on. Yeah, but
I don't know, Ty, if you've heard the I mean, I heard this a long time ago that everyone's got cancer, but you need something needs to trigger it off, you know, and it can be anything, an accident, or you know, because apparently it's all in your marrow, in your bones, apparently.
Yeah.
So, but everyone on the planet's got cancer, but it's lying dormant.
Yeah,
as they say.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I heard that a long time ago. But,
yeah, it seems it's more prevalent, I think. But I don't know if it is more prevalent today than it was years ago, or maybe years ago people didn't discuss it so much, you know, because it wasn't talked about so much, and so, you know, maybe it's always been there since time immemorial, but it wasn't discussed so much as it is today, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, good afternoon, Robert. Hope you're well, mate. Yes, all the best, Robert. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're good. Hope the family's good. Yeah. The thing is, well, Catherine Zeta-Jones, you're saying that about her, Mike, and she smokes like a fucking trooper, Catherine Zeta-Jones, you know? Jesus Christ.
Does she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a heavy smoker. Yeah. I think that when you come to a certain age, you see a person that's a heavy smoker, especially women, that they develop some sort of the skin goes, they look older before their time, if you get what I'm saying. You know, the wrinkles and develop early.
No, that's called crow feet, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, well, that's the word, I think, because they call it crow feet or something.
Yeah.
I think, and it's like it brings on wrinkles like quicker. I don't know why, but that's what I've heard. But I'm sure it's called crow feet.
Yeah, I think crow feet is around the eyes. You know, the lines around the end of your eyes there. You know, but I mean, the whole face seems to, you know, turn out like a brownie colour and wrinkle right up. I mean, I think it's heavy smoking or something. Hey, Lazarus. Good afternoon, mate. Good afternoon. Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta try and get through life the best you can, AK. You know what I mean? There's a,
Yeah, I know, mate.
talking about
Yeah.
cancer is not a great topic, but I mean, it's there. It's in our, it's around us all. We all know someone who's had it, or someone has, passed away with it, or whatever. It's there. It's there. It's part of the life we live.
Have you ever been in someone's house where they're like passive smokers and their white blinds are pure yellow, and the walls are yellow, the ceiling's yellow with like the pure.
Yeah. One of my relatives was like that.
Tar, isn't it? Tar.
Yeah, he lived in around the London area. I won't say where he lived, but I went to visit him before he passed away a couple of years ago, and like I say, the nicotine walls and the ceilings, it was because they lived without any ventilation in the house or anything like that, but the walls, like you said, were yellow. It's fucking awful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine a boy I grew up with, joined the RF many years ago. He used to inhale a cigarette and he'd try and catch it in a paper tissue, right? The smoke and that, right? And if you've seen that in the paper tissue, going the color it was going, you think, what's that doing to your fucking lungs?
Yeah, I've seen that. It turns like yellow, pure dark yellow. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
I bought consoles off eBay, clean them out and the tar color off on the cloth.
I need to try that. I've got tissue in front of me, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to try it with my vape now.
Yeah.
See what happens. I'm just going to.
I don't think anything will happen with vape. I wouldn't think so, but because of the tar and nicotine and all that.
Yeah, well, I've never tried it before, but
no.
Obviously, it's got but the vape's got nicotine in it, 20%, right? So I'm just going to try it. Give me a sec, right? I'm going to take a big lug and I'm just going to blow it straight into a tissue, right? All right.
What is cancer of the mind? I don't know, John. I haven't got a clue, mate. Death is a natural impossibility in the next stage of something beyond our comprehension, or maybe not. I don't believe this for the rest. Yeah.
Well, no colour at all, but it just was a bit wet. It looks just a bit wet. That's all.
Yeah, maybe it's the moisture in the liquid or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Because they say it's water vapor. Apparently, it's water vapor. Yeah. But yeah, no, not one bit of colour, pure white. But it looks a bit wet. That's about it. But I just thought I'd try it. Curiosity,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's in the cigarettes, it's different, isn't it? Obviously.
Right. Sorry, Ty. I don't want to be a bore, but I need to nip out for a while.
Okay, mate. Thanks for popping on. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you, mate.
No, but as soon as the rain stops, that's when I go for a walk over the park, because the rain could come on in half an hour or an hour.
Yeah.
So when it stops, I like to go out. You know what I mean? I don't want to get soaked. But no, it's been great talking to you, mate, and take care. But I know I get flack on other panels, but I'm there to help, and I don't care really. I know I get angry myself. I do get angry. I know, but they're basically, some of them are wind-up merchants. But there you go.
There you go. Look after yourself. Take care.
All right. Cheers, Ty. See you later, mate.
All the best.
Right. Bye, mate. Bye.
Chris writes, twin sister, smoking is bad for blood pressure, Tyrone, and give you heart attack like Paul O'Grady, mate. Oh, I don't know. Is that what happened to Paul O'Grady? I don't know. Rain in England? Never. Yeah. Try living in Wales, Char Darwin. I didn't see the fucking rain. Oh, fucking hell. Nice. Not you, pal, again, is it? Fucking hell. Yeah, but I mean, things like that in life, it's just a natural thing, isn't it? People, it's all about choices in life. Whatever choices you make, makes the fucking, I suppose, the fucking path you go down either fucking gives you the best or the worst and things in life. But it's all about choices. I mean, whatever we discussed about, health-wise or cancer and things like that, do your own research. Don't listen to an old fart like me. Always seek fucking medical help from a professional. So, yeah. Where's Mr. BB? Are you in here now? In a different name, Mr. BB? Oh, you're not. So I'd be very disappointed, you know. Big fan, you're right. He was invented and we'll do see enough of that fucking stuff. It's funny, I said this the other day to someone, all these predictions about hotter summers, wetter, more rain, more sun. So then we get a shortage of water. So why aren't they fucking making more reservoirs, while we get the heavy rain and not fucking moan about it when there's no rain in the reservoirs we got? It don't make sense, Yes, tell me everything in moderation, mate. You're 100% right. Yeah. If you listen to everything, all the health people, you think anything you like, which is you can't have chips because they're bad for you. You can't have anything fried is bad for you. Don't have curry is bad for you. Don't have beer is bad for you. If you went through life thinking, I'm not going to eat any of that stuff or drink any of that stuff, then fuck me, what you may as well be in a box. You've got to have some enjoyment out of life, whatever it is, whatever vice you've got. But this drinking, smoking, which I think is bad for anybody, but drinking, smoking, eating, whatever you fucking want to eat, down to the individual. Hey, Ness, good to see you, girl. Hope you're well, Nessie. Yeah, in moderation, meant that's absolutely true. Yes, comical, fucking comical. Dude, have you not been watching what's happening around the world? Understands to be political in charge. This is why things are. Oh, yeah, well. Hey, Charles Darwin, just take a look at our fucking country. Just look at Britain and what we got in charge here. Then they're the fuck ups of all fuck ups, of all governments. You know what I mean? DT. Yes, good evening, one and all. But yeah, we're living on the cusp. We're living on the edge, yeah. It's becoming a fucking. Minty. Fucking. As the wise one once said, we're going off the rails with this crazy train, UK transparency. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Hey, Paul, Dan, good to see you, mate. Always good to see you, Paul. When's the next ladies out? Do you know, Big Bet, we don't get any fucking, hardly anyone comes in these days. I think they go more where it's a bit more action, a bit more. So, yeah. Nessie, you're going to do a live, Ness, this afternoon or this evening? If Nessie's going to do a live, I'll Go away. I don't want to leave people just stranded, you know. If somebody's going live, then I'll disappear. Yeah, me. You know, this is what we're here for. Have a fucking laugh, you know. Take the piss, but have a laugh, you know. Just don't fucking be vile and fucking just, you know, have a fucking laugh. Take care, Mandy, mate. Good to see you. Have a good one. Yeah, Mike. Oh, there you go. Is that you, Mr. BB, Mike, is it? I think that's you, Mr. BB. Mike. Made today, was it? Made today, gone tomorrow. If anybody's into this, what's this young girl in Britain that's fucking beating every fucking woman up in the UFC? Quota, is it? Or something like that. She's from Manchester. She's fucking, and she's a beast. You see her in the octagon, fucking, and she's a beast. Fucking hell. Test me. She's a Charles. Ah, say Big Ben, mate. You got it. You got it. Ness, you're going to do a live, girl. You're going to do a live, Ness. You're not that pesky, Mr. Beautiful Blues. I don't know. I just was asking about you, and then all of a sudden you're here with a new fucking brand new channel. Anyway, it's one of those things, isn't it? You know, if if you want it to like, it to like. If you don't want it to like, don't it to like. It makes no difference to me. You know, I'm only a little channel. Fucking not bothered about anything. I'll just come up for a laugh and a gas. You know. I'm sure there'll be other lives later on. Oh, you're busy painting, Ness. You've got 3 on the go. You finished 2 this weekend. Come on, Ness. You're not going to put ice to shame, are you, with your paintings? I saw Fig Michael arguing with Mickey Mouse and Miss Scottish and Chubby's last night. It was bad, mate. Oh. Funny thing, I was on, like I said, I went to Hammers this morning about 2 o'clock, half 2. And then all of a sudden another Tyrone came in. You know? So, yeah. Somebody said he's a troll in there. Somebody, I don't think they've seen him before or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know much about the geezer. And you know what I mean? So yeah, that's good on this, good on this. Yeah, I mean, it's trolls everywhere, and everyone's got a troll. You know, it's part of the course of being on this fucking platform, isn't it? You know. But for the life of me, I don't understand why people make, multiple accounts up, I've got this one on the backup channel and that's all I've got. So people spend more time fucking making up different fucking, it's just fucking mental to me. Absolutely mental. The name says immigration is directly affecting our women and children. It took 14-year-old girl with an axe to embarrass every man in the UK. I don't know. I mean, what's going on with that? When they deciding if it's guilty or not? And they're doing their best to get him off. I know that. And then she said, I got 17 drawings requests, but they don't paint them in them. I think I'll be okay. Yes, Christine, right? Just like twin sister. Have a good one. Casters. Right. I'm telling you something, people. I am going. I'm fucking Hank Marvin. I'm fucking want my tea. So, people, like I said, do your own research on everything we discussed today on the panel, especially when it comes to medical stuff and health. Do your own research. And I'll finish by saying what I normally say, which was put in the chat now, just be kind to those that are kind to you. And if they're not, fuck them. So, well, Val, goodbye. I'll catch you very soon. Big up the mods all day long. Big up the chat. Stay safe, people. Weekend's upon us. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. God bless you all and take care. I'll catch you very soon. Oil Val, goodbye. I'm off. Arrivederci. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.